All right, it's the Rundown Thursday. We're sitting in the Oakart bar, nice and festive. We got the Christmas tree nice and prominent here while Portnoy's on the road. If you want to go to any sort of live event, you want to go see your favorite baseball team play, you want to go see your favorite NBA team, you want to see your favorite band, comedian, whatever, any live event, you got to get your tickets through SeatGeek. Why? Because you're going to get the best price possible and you're going to get a guarantee. No fraudulent tickets. SeatGeek takes all the tickets on the secondary market, puts it together in an easy-to-read chart where you can see full transparency on all the prices. So every single ticket that the seller is putting up for sale, you know exactly what they're charging, whether it's a good deal, whether it's a bad deal. And like I said, you'll never be the chump outside the building, not able to get in with a fraudulent ticket. Download the free SeatGeek app, go to settings, promo code RUNDOWN, get $10 off your first order. That's SeatGeek, promo code RUNDOWN, $10 off your first order. It's Riggs, it's Feidelberg. This is a trio that tends to get weird with it.
It's always on Thursdays, too.
Yeah.
Like fucking Dave's out of the office.
It's the last rundown of the week,
Yeah.
and like I don't even know why I make a topic list, but let's get into it. We'll start with Warren Sap. He's sending chicks sex toys. He claims they're not for sex. It's tough to say that a sex toy is not for sex. It's kind of an integral part of the sex toy. So he's at the NFL Network. He was sending all the female employees there little lipstick vibrators. Looks like lipstick comes apart and you use it to fuck yourself.
I think going
not
with
for sex.
It's not for sex, but then he followed that up with it's cute. I just thought it was cute.
I thought they was cute.
While true, they're adorable little fucking clit ringers, but you gotta go gag gift.
You gotta go, it's funny.
Yeah,
you gotta say it's funny.
You can't say I thought it was
prank.
like, I couldn't. You can't say like I thought it was cute. I didn't want to see it next to your vagina. Just be like, dude, I'm just fucking around, man. Like. Just a couple guys in the office giving dildos around.
Yeah, but see, then you know what you should have done? You should have given it to guys, too. Then you cover your ass.
The old Valentine's Day card.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
you give it to everybody.
Right,
It's not
everybody
just
in
for
the
you.
class.
That's
If you're gonna
play.
send sex toys to chicks, make sure you send some to your buddy as well.
Yeah, that's a good cover.
Imagine that. You're working at the NFL Network. I don't know, like Rich Eisen opens up a box. It's like, from Warren Sap, and it's a fucking sex toy.
It's a fucking...
Thanks, Warren.
The vibrator looks like a fucking Walgreens lipstick.
No way Warren was coming up with that.
No way.
No, like that
There was
zero chance of getting that.
There was no second step to the plan. It was, I like these chicks. I'm sending them vibrators.
Right.
Done.
That was it.
See how
that
it
was the whole
goes.
deal. That was it. I mean, what is he just getting them? Is he like shopping online, like looking at like cute?
It sounds like it.
How do you call a sex toy cute? Too? Like, what is
Did
that
you see
even?
it? It was a
No,
cute
it's a
sex
cute
toy.
sex toy.
But
It's a cute sex
Like,
toy.
let me tell you this much. It wasn't like a giant, like 12-inch black dildo. That's not cute. A little lipstick clit thing. That's cute.
I'd go as far as to call it adorable. It was an adorable vibrator.
You got one at home, don't you? Got one in
No,
your,
I got one mailed to
you
me
got
here,
one in
though.
your purse?
Someone mailed me a non-sexual dildo
That's-
just
yeah.
yesterday.
non-sexual.
Yeah.
It hit him right in the face.
It did come flying right in my
was- it
mouth,
was
which has
spring-loaded.
a little sex
do we
air to it.
do we have that footage? We got
No,
It was-
we tried to bring it up on radio.
Feidelberg conveniently waited 2 days to bring up the.
No,
yeah,
I'm
that's
not
the window.
fucking
That's the
taking
window.
the heat
Everything
on
gets
this. That's
deleted.
bullshit. There were 100 people sitting with me. You came over and saw it. Gaz started laughing right away. If anyone wanted to pull the video could have been pulled. I didn't sneaky put it in my mouth.
Whoever
It was forced into my mouth by a spring-loaded contraption.
sent that, I mean, it came in like a canister, spring-loaded in the bottom, so he pulled the top off and just.
They're
Black
smart
dildo
with it,
in your
too. They
face.
staple the bottom one, so you can't open that one. So you
have to
can't
open the
get to
top.
the spring bar.
That's not
I
cute.
feel like when you see staples on the bottom, you gotta know something's going on.
I don't know. I wouldn't be like, I don't know. There's staples. This must be a spring-loaded dildo.
I didn't know the staples were there until I showed
After
it to
the
Dan.
fact.
Because Dan's been glitter bombed. He hasn't
Yep.
been dildo bombed. He's been glitter bombed. He's like, you should have known the staples. And I was like, I just opened the right side, I guess. I got unlucky. Staples probably would have given me some pause.
I don't want anybody to do that to Dave. Nobody do this to Dave. Nobody send him a spring-loaded dick in his face. Don't do it. That would be rude. Morgan Spurlock. Do you know that name? Did you know that name yesterday?
No.
Did you
I
know
did.
it? I knew the name.
I just knew it just because of, I just, for some reason, haven't forgotten the director of Super Size
I
Me.
guess I thought he must have done something else. I feel like I knew the name Morgan Spurlock. Anyway, he is the director of the director and the dude who did Super Size Me, where he ate McDonald's for 30 straight days. He's coming out and getting ahead of the sexual harassment. Hand up, shot himself right in the foot. I, too, am a sexual creep. I actually don't know any of the details of like exactly what he did.
That's probably something we should have looked up.
Probably. Brendan?
This goes back
Brendan,
to that fact check thing.
What you had highlighted some of the stuff from Morgan Spurlock. What did he like do that was bad?
He called one of his
He called one of his assistants.
We
sex
shouldn't be reading this
pants.
live.
He was calling his assistants sex pants. He would like scream it from across the hallway.
Sex pants.
When he was in college, he apparently like got drunk with a girl. She pushed him off and was like, "Get off me." He continued. She said, "I don't want to have sex with you," and then he had sex with her.
Oh,
And
boy.
then-
Okay, so he's a rape.
Oh,
And
that's
she was,
rape.
and then she was crying
rape.
afterwards.
Yeah, we got a
Yes.
word for that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
he was
that's
crying
exactly what that
afterwards,
is.
and he said she believed that he got raped. Also said that he cheated on every wife and girlfriend he's ever had.
From now on, Rob,
very different.
lead with rape.
Yeah.
Sex
Sex pants is not doing it.
It's like a little.
Hot
Guy,
pants and sex
he's a
pants.
questionable like sexual misconduct. Oh, and he raped a chick.
Yeah, well, actually, that was going to be, my point was going to be that
Can't do that.
it couldn't have been that bad because, all right, yeah, listen, you're honorable or / you want to get out ahead of this, but you don't shoot yourself in the foot with rape. I mean, that guy should go to jail forever.
Right. That
That guy raped a girl.
That's when you take it to the grave, I guess.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
know. You don't
Wait
do
a minute.
it.
That guy raped a girl.
Yeah,
like
he's a
the
rape.
headlines is like Morgan Spurlock like issues a statement. No, Morgan Spurlock raped a girl.
Like he said he raped a girl.
Do you guys?
This is
One
crazy.
of the reason I always hate documentary makers. Always.
I don't know
They
many
just-
of them.
Well, I don't mean I mean
Michael Moore.
even when I'm watching
Michael
them or
Moore
when they're
dislike.
when they're like directing it or when they jump in to narrate and talk, every time it's like there's something wrong with this fucking guy. It's like there's some like they're on a high horse telling you about all this shit, and even though you're consuming it and you're into it, you're like, well, fuck this guy for like.
You know what?
it's
I don't
just-
like
I
it's
never
just
shared that
annoying.
thought, but I'm in on that. Fuck documentarians.
Oh, fuck documentaries, period.
Even when you watch.
Now, because documentaries are so fucked up, because they're always skewed. They're always very skewed to make you have one thought.
Right.
Like you
And
idiots
you-
who thought Adnan didn't kill that chick, you fucking morons.
Yeah.
And then there's the
You
also
shouldn't be in jail.
The ones who thought that what's his name, the Wisconsin dude, like he didn't kill that girl.
Yeah, but those
he
are all,
killed that
but
girl.
those are all awesome.
But they're made. If you have to view it
The
through the
Jinx.
lens
You
of
don't
a
like the
fiction,
Jinx?
Of a what?
The Jinx. Robert Durst.
Robert, that was very good.
That was awesome.
very good.
What about all the 30 for 30s?
I don't really watch 30 for 30s. They don't really do it for me. But there are like people look at them like they're non-fictions, but like you should have to look at through the light that like it's
They're being
someone's making you think something.
For sure. I mean, I'm not an
always
idiot,
feel
but I
like
can still enjoy them.
I just feel like I'm being led to a fucking pond, basically, like
Yeah.
made to drink.
Yes.
And I'm doing it. I'm like, this is
I'm
great.
drinking,
I'm on
but
my
fuck you.
11th fucking documentary, but
Right.
fuck you people for bringing me.
Well, definitely
What
fuck
happened?
this guy because he's a rapist.
Yeah, he rapes people.
And anybody, I've been waiting for this. I thought there's gonna be some people who try to get ahead of this. I don't think you can get ahead of this. Certainly not this.
Yeah, this isn't putting like cartoons having sex on some paper.
No.
That's
yeah.
little
And-
Michael
or
Scott
or
paper
just a
company.
totally
You're talking in
different
general
thing,
with the
like-
sexual assault thing?
Yes.
Yeah, we had this conversation like a week or two ago where I was like, who out there is going to be the first person to out themselves?
Yeah.
And we were saying, is that like a smart play? Do you get kind of like a lesser sentence in the?
I don't think for
The
this.
Andy
you
In
can.
this, it's you just hope to God. I think nobody says.
If you came out and you were like, if you did something stupid and you came out and you were like, I have an alcohol problem, which led to me doing like this, it's fine. But like when it's sexual assault stuff, I don't think you're gonna get away with it.
Yeah, I don't.
I think different
yeah.
types of crimes or whatever you can maybe get ahead of. I don't think you can get ahead of this. Although maybe you can though, because the headline is not Morgan Spurlock raped a girl, which it should be.
It's Morgan Spurlock admits to
ahead of the-
sexual
yeah,
assault or
and it's
sexual
like,
harassment or something like that.
Throw that dude in jail.
So he's trying. He's the first guy to try it, but you can't. I mean, you just can't rape people.
That's on the
Yes.
books.
Fact. True statement. Endorsed by Barstool Sports. Number 3 on the list here, we got this kiss cam. This dude on the kiss cam is either special needs or so fucked up he doesn't know what planet he's on. I get a little scared sometimes with these things, like the old, when Portnoy said that kid raw dogged a hot dog, and he ended up having special needs, and that was a big deal. This guy, there's either something wrong with him, or he is so obliterated because his eyes are crossed, and he doesn't know what's going on. It was one of the most cringeworthy situations, secondhand embarrassment through the fucking roof.
I thought he fucked it up.
I thought so too.
I
I
went
thought
for the
she
kiss.
was in.
I thought she was going.
I mean,
like people keep saying he was friend zoned. She was going for mouth.
Yeah, like he friend zoned her almost.
That thank God
Yeah.
someone else.
No,
fucking
no.
did. Everyone on the
I
internet.
watched like 100
friend
times
zone.
being like, I don't. This chick looked like she was like, yeah, let's do this.
The friend zone title, I don't think was the right description here. He leans and then leans back. She leans and laughs. Then they do the weird high five thing. And then she leans in. I mean, she goes, the back of her head
She
is
went
there.
90, 95 at the end.
Yeah.
He almost.
And, I mean,
looked like-
literally, you see his eyes crossing. He's like,
She
Yeah.
gets like half. She gets like half of her mouth in his mouth.
his mouth.
She was going for his mouth. He just like he couldn't couldn't line it up.
He
I think
almost
he's
looked like
blacked out, right?
at the last second he was like, he's got like somebody can't see this or something. Like he's not supposed to be like.
Right.
It's like work or another girl or whatever.
That's an
But
interesting
he looked
theory.
like his brain was doing like.
His brain short-circuited. He was
You
just like,
can
He
see
didn't
that
know what he
hamster
was
wheel
doing.
just like spinning. It's like what?
to
the fuck are you
me,
doing?
I think that guy was incoherently wasted.
That's fair. I think it's
That
fair.
it could be that. I think it was more like he was just like, I don't know.
Little
what's
Occam's razor, little like young people at a basketball game fucking up a kiss. Probably just shit.
I had
Right.
a big time social media friend zone thing that I know the girl, but I haven't seen her in probably like 10 years. And she posts on her Insta like a picture of her and this dude. And she's like, you know, whatever to my favorite. Everybody always thinks that this is my husband to be, but it's actually my bridesmaid. The guy was. And I was like, this is great Barstool material, but I know the girl, and I
can't
know
do
that
it.
she would know that I.
Yeah.
So I just
I'll
let
do
it go, which was like.
Holy shit.
And I screenshotted it maybe 40 different times, being like, all right,
I'm doing it. I'm doing
to
it.
do this. So absurd. The guy is the bridesmaid.
Oh.
It was.
I
And
mean,
went
I
through the
know it's
comments and everyone's
2017. I know we're
"Congrats." I was
progressive.
like, this is so unique. And I was like, I mean, this guy, you
Yo.
should have seen the look on this guy.
Let me say this much. Even, okay, like I said, 2017, people are mixing and matching, right? You're not a bridesmaid. You can say, like, I'm in the bridal party or I'm in the wedding party. You come up with a better way to say it. You're not a bridesmaid.
You might have
You're
even
the
been
dude.
like the maid of honor or something.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was like. It was off the charts.
Even that.
They
you
probably
say,
call
like,
it
I
the
don't-
man of honor. Or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
something, I
Fuck
don't know.
it. Don't be normal, dude. Just be fucking normal.
He was the maid. It was maid.
Yeah, see,
It
you know
was
what? I
made.
don't,
It was made
I
of
don't
honor.
get that either. Like,
Oh,
if
my goodness.
like, you just put him in the groom's party.
But here's their number one, Kevin. You know?
That's fucking crazy.
Before we
he's
move
her girl,
on,
you know?
I want to go back to just the kiss for a second in general. Coley, I'd like you to hear this. I fucking hate basketball Twitter. Basketball Twitter is the worst. I'm put like hockey
Wow.
Twitter's terrible. Fucking baseball Twitter's terrible. I'm so fucking sick of basketball.
Everybody's
Twitter.
getting
Go,
involved.
John, go.
If I'm gonna tweet 3 basketball emojis tonight, I'm probably gonna get 2,000 retweets. You motherfuckers just retweet
true.
everything
It's true.
nonstop. Every basketball, it's like, look, here's a dunk, 3,000 retweets. It's fucking nuts.
We like our sport.
You have some level where you're like, it's gotta be a real highlight before
Yeah.
this goes super viral.
Well, yeah, that's why if you follow Mixtape Show on Instagram, like we're very
no,
selective.
you are. Mixtape show's great with it.
Very
There are a
selective.
lot of basketball Twitter guys.
I don't disagree,
just
but I
fucking,
also
like record full games.
true. But
Here's a sweet pass.
there's like all right,
2,000 retweets.
There's a lot of not
2,000.
There's
2,000.
There's a lot of sweet passes.
He's on a roll. He's on a roll. Don't
Yeah.
slow him down. Don't slow him down.
John's getting hot. What specifically spurred?
Well,
Just
well,
that,
wait,
like
let
your
me
whole,
tell you.
like the whole thing. You guys love each other and fucking like try and support each other.
heavens
Is
no.
bullshit.
No,
No,
no, no,
well,
no,
well,
There's a
I know the
lot
answer
of ill
here.
will in basketball. Twitter.
There's
There
a-
is
there's
no
a-
basketball Twitter is like the
There's a
tight-knit, like,
huge
no, no,
overlap.
shout out.
no.
Maybe I'm not deep enough in.
Right.
It's
you're not.
basketball Twitter overlaps with black Twitter in a major way.
Yep.
And that's where the retweets start flying.
Yeah, yeah,
You guys just retweet everybody, huh? Fucking hammer it.
yeah. We smashed that retweet.
You
button.
smash
we
that retweet.
Smash it.
To an excessive amount. I get mad now.
So
right? I
I'm
just-
assuming last night this was a big deal on basketball Twitter.
that like, but there was like a
this
fucking
kiss
Jaylen
cam?
Brown dunk, like 5,000 retweets. It's like
This
you
kiss
dunked
cam?
the ball.
Well, I don't know. John brought this up. He said, "I want to go back to the kiss cam thing." Fuck
Well,
basketball
it's just
Twitter.
like
So I
basketball.
think
It was
he
at a
just
basketball
wanted.
game.
I
It was
think
on
you just.
Twitter.
I think you want to just yell about basketball
I
Twitter.
did.
which is fine.
I did.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I absolutely did.
I mean, this is old man just yells at cloud big time.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
baseball Twitter. It's kind of like just Jared. Like I don't know if there is a big.
No,
There's like
oh, no,
sports
no, no.
reporters.
There's a lot of those.
There's like Mets Twitter and there's Red Sox.
There's definitely
Twitter.
Mets Twitter, but even
like
baseball,
Twitter.
they're like high and mighty. Fucking Craig Calcaterra or whatever
Yeah,
his name is.
Oh,
that
like
guy's a total
big
dick.
Bruce Springsteen fans.
Yeah. Those. Yeah.
No, and
there's
hockey
that.
Twitter is still the worst.
People-
It's
wait,
just
there's
in
even
a-
hockey?
it's
They've
just-
gotten better.
it's
I'll say
just
that
in-
they've gotten better.
They've gotten better, and it's in a different way. It's worse. But like, I used to like basketball Twitter. I think he was cute. Now it's just like it's too cute, and I'm fucking sick of it.
I think you just now it's me and Tyler that you just know and you hate it.
No, you and Tyler are the only two I like.
I don't like you.
Like yeah, exactly.
I don't like you. You know what I do like? Movement watches. The one that Riggs is wearing right now is hot fire. The brown band with the blue face. That blue, like, it's like
Sex.
it like changes
Oh, that's a
colors
movement?
almost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Classy,
buying
looks
that.
really
That's a
expensive, but
sexy
it's
one.
not.
It's not $95. That looks
Yeah.
like it should be, I don't know, $750.
At least.
That looks like it's got like a sapphire face and a brown leather.
It's
right?
legit like shining right now. I'm blinding people in the office.
$95. That's actually one I don't have.
And if I might say so, it pairs excellent with pants.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
yeah,
That's
okay,
rare.
I didn't realize that.
No,
I
that's
put on
rare
my
for
blue
me. I don't
pants and wore my
really-
bright
I don't know.
blue
What do you-
watch. Yeah, no way.
Weird.
Go to MVMT. Watch MVMT.com/rundown. You're gonna get 15% off plus free shipping and free returns. But guess what? You're not gonna return it. They have the metal bands, the leather bands. They got the blue faces, all sorts of different colors. Small, big, guys, girls. It's a great gift. So right now, I'll tell you what's going on right now. Nobody in the world has bought their father a Christmas gift right now.
Nope.
Just do it right now. Get it over with. You haven't bought your brother anything, your father anything. Basically, all the dudes in your life are getting the shaft. MVMT.com/rundown. Pick out a couple watches, get 15% off, and give them out to everybody. Your cousins, your uncles, your brothers, your fathers. Give it to girls too. It doesn't matter. We're movements for everybody. MVMT.com/rundown. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he does. But the fat guy who rolls with the Queen of England, top 5 person on the planet.
I mean, what is this?
He was the most British-looking fat guy I've ever seen in my entire
You know
life.
his accent is just thick as fuck.
Is unbelievable, and like I could just see him like sitting down to talk over like a leather-bound book.
Oh, yeah.
and just chatting away over tea and like a book, like peering over some glasses.
Tea and crumpets or whatever.
For whatever it is, I feel like here in the U.S., our like big fat guys, they always come off as like sloppy.
Yeah.
That guy was classy.
He was
like,
debonair.
He was
debonair.
I
Our
don't-
fat guys are Chris Christie.
Right.
They're fat guys.
Like,
They're like,
I mean, he
pinkies
had.
up.
He was. I think it was just because he was in a suit. Well,
no, but
a
even when
suit.
Chris Christie wears a suit, he looks like a fucking slob.
Yeah, he's
this
even
guy,
wears bad suits.
Can I tell you what he did? This guy, as ridiculous as it was, he buttoned that jacket.
Yeah.
You don't
Yep.
see his fupa
That button
because he did the
was-
double button
Double
on the
button.
jacket.
It
I've
was
never
hanging
seen
on
that.
for dear life.
Yeah.
But he
still
was doing
did
it.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
I
He
mean-
definitely had like a Jiminy Glick. What's Michael Scott's guy's name?
Michael Cramp? Was it that? No?
It's something like that.
Yeah, it's like Crump.
Clump. I think. Maybe even Christmas
I know you're
clumps.
talking about
He
Yeah,
comes in.
the fucking like this guy kind of looked like him, where it's like your head doesn't fit. On
His
that
head is
body.
so
Tiny.
the tiniest head I've ever seen.
Tiny.
I think if Coley said if you didn't button the jacket and you leave it open, a gust of wind comes and hits that. It's like a sailboat. That fat guy's gone. So he's buttoning up for more than one reason. But I need that guy here. Like that, and I bet you know what his job is? He just walks behind the queen. I
Yeah.
bet you that's all he does. He's
Yeah,
just the guy.
He's just jolly
part of the
too.
entourage.
Like that guy in the room at dinner or whatever. It's just jolly. It's
Yeah.
happy. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's laughing. Like if that guy's around,
When
nobody's
worse comes
upset.
to worse, you're like, not as fat as that guy.
Yeah.
You can always look to him for that.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, just point at the fat guy in the room.
Not
that
me.
works in any
Not me.
scenario. You can play that anytime.
sit next to him at the table, stand next to him in the picture.
You always look good.
Right.
I do think if you go through like old time England, like their rules, like the fat guys were the rich ones. Like do you
Yeah,
think
they
the
were
powerful
eating.
ones? Do you think they maybe sometimes he's like, hey queen, like we fucking know who runs the show here.
Oh, yeah.
Check out this waistline.
You guys are the figureheads. Big fat honcho in the back is the one making all the decisions.
check the BMI. I run this fucking country.
George Clooney, speaking of people who run the country, George Clooney, now worth about $500 million because of his tequila. He sat down 14 of his friends and gave each of them a black duffel bag full of cash, $1 million to everybody. Gave a little speech saying, when I first came to LA, I slept on your couches, you kept the roof over my head, you helped me make it, and I want to make sure you know how much you mean to me. I'm giving back to you. Poof, here's $1 million, and he paid all their taxes. It's a baller fucking move. I mean, it is, and it's giving out the cash is one thing. Giving out the money is one thing. Doing duffel bags of cash is
20s
what
too.
makes it cool. 20s?
was all
Oh, that's the best. See,
Swear to God,
I've
it's
always
all
said this.
20.
If I've ever gotten like a huge chunk of money, I want it to be as much physical money as possible. I want stacks. Give me ones. I want $1 million in ones. That's
Like
awesome.
Andy Dwyer taking his money out of the bank. He's like, I want to hold $1,000. Like,
I
give
want
me
it to
ones.
be, I want to do the Floyd Mayweather money phone. I want a duffel bag full of cash like it's blue chips. I want as much physical cash as possible.
There was one guy who said he tried to give it back. Clooney said no, and then the guy donated it all to charity, which I thought came off as like a dick move.
Well, you know what? Even
like-
Clooney said, you all take it or none of you get it.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that guy wanted to give it back, and he's like, if you give it back, nobody else gets it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Clooney dog.
It gets better and better, really.
Yeah.
love it.
And then he gave it to charity. I'm like, all right, you don't have to tell that part of the story, bro. That kind of
Yeah,
ruins it.
right.
Well, and that's actually what's annoying is he's probably giving it to millionaires. You know, like there's probably a couple people who needed it, but I'm sure the rest of these guys are probably well-to-do. You don't rub
Still,
elbows.
though, I don't give a fuck how much money I have. I'll take $1 million.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
take
$1
a
million
million
cash,
away.
I'll take it, but
too,
I'm
is
saying
like-
the fact that there was anybody
mean-
out there who then turned around and donated, it's like, I don't know, man. Put that money to like fun or something.
I think
Or
even
do some
just,
Clooney
like,
shit.
say you're keeping that money, and then
Yeah,
like in
and
a
then do
couple
what
of
you want,
months,
yeah.
give $1 million away.
Right.
Say that was your money. It was
Right.
a different pot. Like you got to keep gift money.
Keep the story alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your Clooney money's got to stay. You got to use it for cool shit.
You can't re-gift $1 million.
No.
That's a
doesn't-
Clooney million.
Yeah.
You spend that shit on like
Clooney bucks are fucking- those
Clooney
are-
bucks you spend in Vegas.
Do you think they all like got their own armored car ride home? Because like I would not be comfortable driving home with $1 million cash in the car.
I would hope so. I mean, there's
Right?
14 million leaving that place, a little drunk that night.
Right?
Buzzing out into the town.
Oh yeah. When you get gifted $1 million, you fucking pop a bottle or
Right,
two.
you guys
Can you
are getting-
imagine that party?
Have a couple glasses
No.
of Casamigos.
And then, the problem is, though, there's some poor schmuck at home, number 15 on the list.
Yeah.
It was like, I shouldn't have. Like, last time I hung out with Clooney, I told him I didn't like those ocean movies. Fuck! Like, I'm on the outside looking in
Canceled
on
on
the
golf
14.
with Clooney a month ago. Fuck! Are you kidding me?
Imagine that.
That's
being on that bubble. It's
Yeah,
like, I was a bubble team for Clooney's million.
I mean,
the committee got
imagine-
that wrong.
Imagine what that table, like that huge dinner table looked like with like once people started opening the briefcases, there's fucking cash flowing everywhere. 14 million in cash
So dope.
is ridiculous. Like when they bring out like 7 or 8 million for the World Series of Poker final, that looks unbelievably preposterous.
14
That's
mil?
hundreds and that's half of what
Right.
we're talking about here. Imagine what that table looks like.
This was a room. It must have been like filled this room.
They open up a closet and just bills start falling out. Amal, is that her name?
Yeah.
She must be a pretty cool chick to let this happen.
Well, Amal's fucking
I
rich
think
and
this
alright.
was
Jeez.
pre. I think this was
Oh,
pre.
this is a long time ago. Okay.
believe
Because
so.
I was going to
What?
say,
I think
like,
this was like 2013, 2014. Like,
God.
Oh,
So
we
she
were
might-
talking about like it must have
I thought
happened
it just
after
happened recently.
Casamigos.
I
the
believe
story
it
just
was a
came out.
story. It was a story from this dude from like
interesting. That
2 or
changes
3
things
years
because now,
ago.
he was always rich, but not like.
Yeah.
Because I think some people reacted to it being like, that's karma. Like he gave 14 schmillion to his buddies, and then all of a sudden he became a bazillionaire and married this, whatever.
Got it. Okay. Last topic, briefly, because I don't think anybody really knows what's happening, but it sounds like the internet's gone. It sounds like net neutrality, doomsday is upon us. The FCC, they just took away net neutrality. The good news is it only affects people who need the internet, so we're good.
I'm gonna look to Riggs first because you're a smart guy. We're
fucked.
Well,
What a fucking bamboozle this is that Riggs is the smart guy at Barstool.
he went to Harvard.
Yeah, but he's dumb.
First of all, I'm always skeptical when everybody's on the same side. Like the whole internet, the whole world is like,
We're fucked.
this is horrific for everyone. So I'm a little skeptical about that.
But like
and then
even
I
the
don't
people
think,
who already have net neutrality are like, Portugal's like, you don't want this.
well,
Well,
the
the
other
rich
thing is
people
that
like
it
this,
has
right?
to go, so it still has to go through like Congress and then the court can overturn it. So it won't happen anytime soon. But it's bad, but people are also saying like it could let smaller, more local internet providers like pop up because now the big ones dominate. So if the small ones come up in a free market and offer
Oh, you know what we
basically
should
we
do?
used to have, blah,
We
blah,
should
blah.
become
So-
our own internet provider.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, listen.
We-
We're not that great at the internet. We can't even like get the internet to work in here. But if it was like the only place you can get Barstool is on this Barstool network, we'd have a bunch of idiots that follow us, and then we just become an internet company.
I think
I
that's
just
not a great idea.
Solve the problem.
I think
That's
I
like-
think our internet would not be very good.
That's
It
like-
wouldn't be.
That's
Our site
highlighting-
isn't that good.
that's
Our
highlighting
product
the-
isn't that good.
that's highlighting
and we're
the thing
fucking
we're the
here.
worst at.
We've got the
That
fucking
is
crazy.
literally making an entire company out of the thing that we're worst at, which is making the internet work.
Riggs.
Our website doesn't work. Our internet doesn't
Riggs.
work. And
Would
we're just gonna be an internet provider.
Riggs, we just became
Provide
a
what?
fucking boxing company overnight. We're not good at any of these
Right,
things, and the
boxing
money
is-
just keeps rolling in.
Boxing is like ruining people's like brains. That's like we've been good at that for a long time.
That's true. This is just we're physically doing it.
Providing internet like shit that works technically, not like that's
I
just
got
we
faith
suck at
in
it.
Pete. Well, Pete would like inherit the earth. Pete would become head honcho.
How do you even start an internet?
I have no
What
idea
does
how it
that
works.
even mean?
I'm just gonna provide internet now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
like,
your internet.
like here's my
Here's
internet
the
cords.
internet.
Like I'm gonna lay
Wait,
it down on the ground.
I don't. I'm not,
Plug
I'm
these
not
into
a
the wall,
smart
you'd be
guy.
good to go.
Like
No.
Wi-Fi doesn't make sense.
None
to
of
me.
it.
How
Oh.
am I plugged on the internet right now?
I don't
I'm
get
not
it.
into anything. This
I
doesn't
do
make
not get it
sense.
at all. The fact that like we could send pictures and watch porn and all that shit. and we don't even need to be plugged into anything anymore. All of it blows my mind.
I will say this, like I'm gonna have a very, very tight leash on the internet from now on. Like the second it buffers, it's gonna be placebo effect. I'm like the fucking FCC, man, they got me again.
Already, it took me like a half a second longer to load Barstool's homepage right after I read the tweet.
Probably our fault.
And I was like,
a Jeep pie, you motherfucker.
it's like impeach everybody, what the fuck? I was like very nervous.
Dude, the second like I'm on the subway and like you know you get Twitter when you can't even see the picture, which for some reason ruins Twitter, even though it doesn't really matter that much.
Could not load.
Yeah, I'm just like what? I'll be underground, where it never works ever, and I'll be like, this is it.
Net neutrality.
Like, God damn it, this would always work before.
Yeah, I mean that's a scary fucking world.
We got to make all our money now because the internet's going away. Ultimately, I'll say this: I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know. Just like it's not gonna happen.
That was kind of my
Like it almost sounds like people like this will ruin the world. I just have faith that the world itself won't collapse.
That was basically
That's a lot of faith in poor people, but
that was my very shallow.
because we run the world like humans. I mean, we're kind of pieces of shit.
We are pieces of shit, but I just don't. We're gonna keep it like a respectable level piece of shit.
Yeah, it's one of those where like, no, we've been doing this forever and it's been fine. Like,
You know what I think about all the time? Red lights. People just fucking follow the rules. Most people just stop at red lights. You could be like a murderer and you're driving a car. You're like, I'm just gonna stop at this red light. Some things just fucking continue to work.
Adhere to.
I don't know if I follow that, but okay.
I know what he's saying.
Like there are certain systems that just that people inherently will just agree we need to keep it this way because the world won't run without it. I think that's gonna happen with the internet.
Yeah.
But people they've already not done it in like other countries.
Yeah, but those countries are like poor and stupid to begin with.
Like Portugal
is
a
like
pretty solid spot.
No way. Portugal's not great. We got rough and rowdy tomorrow.
Can I say something? Why does your shirt stay up and mine keeps wrinkling? Is this another body mass index thing?
You're fat.
It's like every time it's just fucking all crinkled up. I look over at you. You're a billboard. Like here we are.
Well, I'm chiseled.
I'm just gonna hold it like this when we talk about it.
I hadn't determined like which side I'm on. I'm kind of neutral. And they're giving out all those shirts and everybody's singing and I'm sitting at my desk, which is right next to Hank's desk. Yesterday, we're just sitting there right next to each other. Everybody else comes over here. They're singing for Hank. And I'm just sitting there. Hank's just looking at me like,
bro, what's it going to be?
What's
it going to be?
Then Dave comes out. Dave's like, oh, you big Tex guy? There, Riggs. And I was like, well, no, I'm just like, I'm neither. So I don't want Tex to see me singing for Hank. It was bad.
Guess what? You're a tech guy.
Hank is
Guess
like,
what?
Hey,
You're team
Riggs,
tech.
fuck you, buddy.
I mean, I'll be honest. I'm rocking the
tough.
shirt because I think this is a very cool shirt.
It's a great shirt.
I'm pretty neutral here.
You're neutral?
It's just tough to get off the
that's
neutral train. You're
disappointing.
wearing a shirt.
I mean, I bet on Tex.
But you're wearing the shirt.
It's a cool shirt.
Yeah.
As you could say Tex.
Oh, you're like the dude who's wearing a fucking Mariners hat. Like, it's a fucking cool hat, man.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I'm still a Red Sox fan.
Yep.
You can do that till you're like 13, and then you gotta pick a side.
Bro, I'm not a boxing fan. It's not like I'm betraying anybody here. It's a cool shirt.
Feels
I'm
like-
pretty
like-
neutral.
I feel like Tex would see
No,
that.
no.
and be like,
Let me say
"You're
this.
not a Team
I
Tex
mean, I
guy."
want Tex to die. I'm neutral in who I think is going to win.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's a different thing. Like I thought Conor McGregor was gonna lose, but like, I was still a Conor McGregor guy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm rooting for Hank. Yeah. I mean, Tex is. There will be blood. I just want to see blood.
Tex has always been really nice to me, so it felt like it would have been a dick move.
No,
to
Tex
have
has
him
been an
Riggs
asshole
singing
to
for
me.
Hank.
I like Hen Easy.
I like both.
What is the question here then?
Yeah, how are you not neutral? You just everything you're describing is not neutral.
He's
Wearing the
sitting
shirt,
in a Hank shirt.
you like one guy,
Tex
don't like
is
the
a
other.
dick. Hank's
What
cool.
is wrong with you?
I think I've just been trying to stay neutral for the sake of like, I don't know.
You want to be able to celebrate with the win, no matter
No,
what.
I don't give a fuck about that.
I kind of do. That's a big part of it for me.
All right, I respect that.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, what do you mean, like celebrate? What are we gonna
I
do?
don't know.
Like we're gonna be
I don't
sitting
know.
here and just be like, all right, the fight's over. Let's like go out to the bar.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's probably true.
So anyway, roughandrowdybrawl.com official prediction. Who's gonna win? And how?
Tex.
By?
Not one of them's getting knocked out. They just can't go that long.
You think it'll be knockout?
I think it has to be. Not a product of anyone's got like
Someone's just gonna
punch
catch
power.
one.
It's just you can't. These guys aren't.
I might go.
Boxing for
give
10
you
seconds is impossible. They're gonna go for 3 minutes. Come on.
I think I might have TKO. I don't think anyone's because with headgear.
Well, yeah,
and
that's-
Powerful enough.
Yeah, TKO.
I think
there'll
when
be
you think
something in the
knockout,
ring.
you think just like fuck.
Okay, sorry. Some sort of knockout because apparently
Stop
they're
it,
super
don't fight.
quick to call it.
Yeah.
Because we don't want people dying. It's
Right.
bad for business. So yeah.
I fight.
This is back to I'm for Team Hank
Right.
100% Hank. Hank's gonna win this. But it is back to like the Barstool blackout days when like before every show, like really did like team prayers. Like, God, I hope no one dies of this one.
Yeah.
Like, we're about to bury
Well-
fucking 2,000 drunk kids in foam. 2,000 drunk kids on ecstasy and foam. We do that shit like you see like Mariah Carey backstage where they fucking like they all hold their hands and bow before going out. We'd like be like, I fucking hope no one dies tonight.
That's great.
We do that 4 nights a week.
We're back.
All right, off
We're
to
back.
Worcester. Time to fucking
Do it again.
dump 1,000,000 gallons into another room. Hope these fucking kids can swim. Kids would show up with legitimate floaties. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Gaz hit me with a great prediction on radio today that I think is very possible. The fight goes to the judges, and the judges rule in favor of Tex because he's basically a hillbilly. Like they're just going to be biased against PMT and Hank.
There's just hillbilly, like local judges. Is that what
think
they are?
so.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
I don't
They're
think
gonna-
it's
the
the
guys who
big
did this
boxing
like
commission's coming on
this whole entrance, or
I
you
thought
know,
it could be just be Dave would be his own judge of everything.
that's entirely possible. So roughandrowdybrawl.com. You can buy it right now today for $9.99. Tomorrow is $15.99. It is can't miss. It's not just Tex and Hank. It's 40 other fights. I'm just talking about hillbillies wailing each other in the face. How do you not want to watch that? $9.99 today, $15.99 tomorrow. roughandrowdybrawl.com.